Hi, my name is Eve Morris, and I'll be doing my presentation on the 9/11/12 attack in Benghazi, Libya. On September 11, 2012, the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, was attacked by armed Libyan protesters. 4 American men were killed, including J. Christopher Stevens, the U.S. ambassador stationed in Tripoli, Sean Smith, a member of the U.S. Air Force, Tyrone Woods, a Navy SEAL, and Glenn Doherty, also a Navy SEAL. At 8:30 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday, September 11, 2012, Libyan protesters formed outside the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya. At 9:30 p.m., the mob fired shots, and militants breached the front and east walls of the consulate. At 10 p.m., the consulate was in flames. Libyan government reinforcements arrived. They guarded the front and rear gates as militants began to crowd to the rear gate. U.S. and Libyan guards entered the burning building and pulled out the body of Officer Sean Smith. The fighting ensued, and at 2 a.m., former Navy SEALs Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods were killed. Finally, at 4 a.m., the Americans regained control of the consulate. Also at 4 a.m., Libyan security forces discovered the ambassador's body at the Benghazi Medical Center. The ambassador was pronounced dead at 1:45 a.m., reportedly from smoke inhalation. A plane carrying the ambassador's body was flown back to America at 9 a.m., September 12, 2012. It is still unknown who got the ambassador to the medical center. After the attack, much of the blame was placed on a film posted on YouTube called The Innocence of Muslims. This film was written and produced by Nakula Baseli Nakula. It depicted the Islamic prophet Muhammad as a child molester, womanizer, and fraud. After the event took place, Suzanne Rice, ambassador to the United Nations, stated, quote, "But our current best assessment based on the information that we have at present is that, in fact, what this began as, it was a spontaneous, not a premeditated response to what had transpired in Cairo. In Cairo, as you know, a few hours earlier there was a violent protest that was undertaken in reaction to this very offensive video that was disseminated." Unquote. This statement was later found to be erroneous. The attack was, in fact, a premeditated terrorist attack. This event occurred in the middle of election season. Mitt Romney, who at the time was one of the presidential candidates, accused the Obama administration of not taking appropriate action against the perpetrators of the attack. Romney stated, quote, "I'm outraged by the attacks on American diplomatic missions in Libya and Egypt, and by the death of an American consulate worker in Benghazi. It's disgraceful that the Obama administration's first response was not to condemn attacks on our diplomatic missions, but to sympathize with those who waged the attacks." Unquote. To which Obama replied, quote, "We are shocked that at a time when the United States of America is confronting the tragic death of one of our diplomatic officers in Libya, Governor Romney would choose to launch a political attack." During the presidential debate on October 16, 2012, Obama argued that Romney was merely turning the death of 4 Americans into a political issue, while Romney argued that Obama was attempting to mislead the public on the cause of the attack. What's controversial about the Benghazi case is the Republican theory that the Obama administration is a part of a cover-up that is lying about the cause and major facts about the attack. The Obama administration rebuttals with that idea of a cover-up is ridiculous, and they were not lying about the cause of the attack. They were waiting to get more facts and information about the event before they labeled it. Hillary Clinton's refusal for more security at the consulate is currently being investigated. Her controversial quote, "What difference at this point does it make? It is our job to figure out what happened and do everything we can to prevent it from ever happening again," is a very hot topic of conversation and has been taken out of context and included in many articles. Today, there is still many facts and new evidence being uncovered about the Benghazi attack. This case will probably be investigated for many years to come and will most likely have a profound effect on future political policies.